Hi everyone, thanks for watching. A big thanks to my Instagram supporters here who follow me from Instagram. This reading is for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2018. Always remember, general readings may or may not resonate with everyone, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and never force a message to apply. So, if you need to reach me for a personal reading, find my information in the description box below. But let's get started. Pisces for the month of July 2018. Let's see what you have going on here. Look for a sign. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Forgiveness. Okay. What's going on, Pisces? You need to forgive someone, or someone needs to forgive you. Maybe there hasn't been much communication with someone. There needs to be communication for this forgiveness to take place. Whether you need to forgive someone or somebody else needs to forgive you. If someone needs to, if you need to forgive someone, maybe you haven't realized yet that you need to forgive someone. Maybe you kind of just gave up on someone and you just don't even want to talk to them. It's important for you to be able to make peace with whatever the situation is. If it's concerning a fire sign, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone from your past perhaps. Does not have to be a partner. It can be a friend, can be a parent. It's time to put the crap to end, like end it. If there's something that's been holding you back, past energies that you need to forgive, be open to receiving. These two wanted to come up. Yeah, you need to make some communication to someone, or someone will be coming to you, making communication pretty quickly. It's been keeping somebody up at night about whatever the situation was, whether you need to forgive someone or someone needs to forgive you. But it's been somewhat of a burden. Yeah, see, Seven of Pentacles is telling me, you know, there has been work done towards this. So that King of Wands turned into a Knight of Wands, huh? So maybe somebody's been trying to come in and out of your life. You've been avoiding them because you're afraid of things falling apart. If someone's been coming in and out of your life and you're just so upset from the instability and the inconsistency that you just kind of gave up, look for a sign. This person is trying to reach out to you. This person is trying to ask for forgiveness. Please be open to them. Yeah, you have two sixes here. So, Six of Wands, look for a sign. Someone is trying to get your attention. You know that they're trying to get your attention. You're paying no mind. You don't even care, really. You're just like, whatever. I'm done with that person. I'm done with that person. You need to find balance within this relationship. Doesn't mean it's a love relationship. It can also be at work. You know, because I see money here, you know, there's no equal give and take, but this is somebody, whether it's you who gave someone a handout, who gave someone a helping hand, and, you know, they just ran off with no appreciation, no recognition, no gratitude. And so you've thought, that's the last time I'm going to help that person, or that's the last time I'm going to help anyone. You know, you feel like, I'm a good person. Why does this keep happening to me? Look for a sign. Someone is trying to communicate to you. When they finally come back into your life, they will come in pretty forcefully, hastily. They're just going to like rush in and try to fix things with you. They're going to ask for your forgiveness. Yeah, look, they've been, remember, these energies can, you know, go back and forth. They've been feeling really, you know, distant from the situation, you know, like they've missed an opportunity with you, or you with them. one of you is feeling emotionally distant here, like you don't even want to. You don't even want to deal. Maybe they took a step back after this happened, and because they're feeling, yeah, there's some betrayal here, some endings, some backstabbing, but I don't feel as though it was intentional. If you lent or you bailed someone out, if you bailed out someone, you had to fork over some money. If you bailed someone out from whatever issues or problems they were having, and then all of a sudden it's like they disappeared. Here you are trying to, you know, come in and help them out. You were waiting for that appreciation and recognition, but then suddenly you don't hear from them. They will come back and ask for forgiveness, or this will be you asking them for forgiveness. Because I don't feel this was malicious. This wasn't betrayal, like they purposely hurt you, they purposely took advantage of you. I feel more as though they were embarrassed by the situation, that they had to come to you for something like this. So I don't like to take more than 2 cards when they fly out, but that is your card, Pisces, King of Cups. The Moon card I generally associate with the Scorpio, but this is generally known as the Pisces. So, you know, if you were holding on to some information, if you were keeping some information from someone, look at that. You've got a lot of characters here. So either I'm reading for so many different people and this is too many storylines, because now I've got the King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and 8 of Wands. So for some of you, there is this earth male. You know, it doesn't have to be male, but because it is the king, I'm generally associating him with, you know, an earth sign male, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, who's been, you know, pretty guarded, because they've got a lot of financial issues that they've been holding on to that probably haven't shared with you. That's been keeping them up at night. It's a nightmare situation, but you will get all the information. You will get communication from them. So back to this storyline. Or that 8 of Wands, whether it's them communicating with you or you reaching out again and communicating. Because I get the sense that you tried to communicate already and then it wasn't very receptive. So you try again. And look at that with the Page and the Knight. Yeah, you've tried to reach out for them or to them. So we have the 4 of Swords here. Okay, so look for a sign. Clarify this look for a sign, please. What is this in regards to? So if there was some, you know, petty fighting, argument, people weren't getting along. So if this is you, Queen of Cups, you weren't getting along with someone, or you were kind of shutting somebody down. They were trying to come in. They wanted you to appreciate them for who they are, what they were going through, to be more understanding, to be more forgiving. You two just were not getting along at this moment. I feel as though you were more about, wow, look at that. You were more about your emotions and what you were going through. Or maybe that's what you're feeling right now, because we are in Cancer season. And so if you're all up in your feels right now, all in your emotions, you want them to know, hey, if there was a breakup, if there was a separation, you want them to know, hey, you know, all this petty fighting, all these stupid fights, I want you to realize and recognize everything I've tried to do, but I feel imbalanced here and I'm all about my emotions right now. Understand what I've been feeling. Understand that I'm trying to get out of this. How can we forgive and move forward? And if what you're receiving back from them is this King of Swords attitude, very cold and serious, and you know, you're feeling as though you're not getting anywhere with them, like they're stuck in this 4 of Swords mentality, like they're checked out and you can't communicate with them. And so what happens, look, you've got 2 4s. And so what happens is you feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. And then when they do come back in, what happens here? They come rushing back in, trying to, you know, throw some pentacles your way, try to get you to understand, look, I'm trying to find my balance too. You're not the only one. Please understand that I'm going through something similar as well. I'm feeling imbalanced as well. I don't feel as though it has anything to do with you, Pisces. I feel that this is something going on in their own world, because they feel so shut off by everything. And there is love here. With this Ace of Cups, there is love. Even though you see this 10 of Swords here, there is love here. So you've got this, you've got 2 6s. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. You know, 2 4s. There is a need for balance. There are things from the past that you are not aware of. There are things that this person hasn't healed from, or this is you who hasn't healed from the past. And they need to take a break to really, really be able to get this together, to gain the balance, to move forward. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Spirit, why is the 10 of Swords here? Wow. Look at that. So the 10 of Swords here, if this wasn't you taking on the personality of this Queen of Swords energy, you know, we already have this King of Swords. So what I'm feeling here is at one point you two were just in this shouting match where things just got really heated. Instead of coming from a vibration of love and compassion and understanding, it became about a shouting match. It became about who's done more in this relationship, who's reached out for more. There is never enough equal give and take. Why do I have to do everything? And it's like every word that was spilled between the two of you, was like a stab in the back. This was all verbal confrontation, verbal arguments. And it has someone wanting to move forward in their life with or without you, Pisces. Or it could be you wanting to move forward with or without them. It can also be that you've now realized that you need to walk away from this energy, this backstabbing energy, this, you know, every word that has been, you know, shouted and yelled and said and emailed and texted and messaged. It's time to walk away from this behavior. It's time to move forward in a much better way. You are strong enough to get through this. You are. Look at that. You are strong enough to get through this. Pisces. Magician and 10 of Pentacles. So you can manifest the future, the life, the partnership that you want. So can your partner. The question is, will you be doing it together or separate? So really think about whether or not you want this Lover's card right side up. Whether or not you want to make a love offer, an offer of balance, an offer of a new beginning. If you want to be in this 10 of Pentacles coming together, you know, on the material plane. Not just emotionally, but on the material plane. You know, it's time to put these ugly sword energies to your past. Put it behind you. Move forward to something better. There is something better. The question is whether or not you two want this brighter future together. King of Wands. And the Strength card again. Okay. So if you have a partner who is this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you might have that in your chart. They have it in their chart. It's also, you know, the card of that husband energy, that partner energy, that noble leader. You want to be able to move forward with this person. You are trying to figure out how you can make amends, how you can move forward. You are so stuck in your feelings right now, though, Pisces. Even more so because this person is just kind of giving you this cold, blank face. You want them to come in more passionately, more loving, more caring. And you're thinking, how can I, when we've said so much damaging, you know, comments, sayings, things, whether they were true or not, so many damaging statements to each other. It's time to come together and forgive yourself. If this isn't a love relationship, this is a partnership, something at work. Maybe you weren't getting along with someone at work. Maybe it was a family member. It doesn't have to be love. I go with, you know, whatever the strongest is, but it does apply to any partnerships that you may have. If this was in business, you know, there were some decisions that were made towards the future that maybe you weren't on board with. You wanted to be recognized for your opinions as well. You're trying to figure out, wait a minute, this idea that you have, I'm not kosher with it. This is going to keep us imbalanced, you know. This is going to have us pouring out more money, shelling out more money than I want to. I do want to create this, you know, powerful manifestation of a future, but this is feeling imbalanced when I don't agree with your ideas. And so you take a break, or that person takes a break, and, you know, somebody comes rushing in with an offer that you're just still not looking at. You don't see the offer there. It is about your pentacles, excuse me, and finding, you know, finding out what you want for your future. It is, you know, putting certain things to death, putting certain things to an end, and how you're going to move forward more successfully. There is a lot of love in what you do in your job. You don't want to make a mistake, you know, but you're busy staring at these 3 cups here, and you're missing this big opportunity that's just come from heaven, basically. If they've just made this offer to you. There are a few cards here. Look at, an offer is being made, an offer is being made, an offer is being made, an offer is being made. Recognize what you have going on here, Pisces. It's time to have some really clear communication. Get this partnership back to where it belongs. Happy and balanced. Get along with others. Be recognized for being the bigger person and trying to get this going. Putting this 10 of Swords energy to death. If you feel that like your partner went behind your back and made some decisions about a business deal, it's time to put it to bed. Get up from this 10 of Swords energy. Shake it off. I know it's hard. I know it's painful. You're trying to figure out, how in the world do I move forward with this? Well, look at that. This red cloak here. You're just going to put it back on and walk away. Move forward to something more profitable, more loving, more caring, more compassionate. Create your own future. Come together with this person if you still choose to. There's no need for double betrayal here, because I have it here twice. You feel as though they made decisions without consulting you, and so you're going to do the same. You get nowhere when you know, fight fire with fire. I get it. Sometimes that fire wasn't meant to be. They didn't mean it purposely. If this was an idea that they presented to you and you shot them down and they did it anyway, maybe you should think about why they did it anyway. How many times have you shot them down that you haven't taken them into consideration? Really assess the whole scenario here, whether this is love, friendship, partnership, business, you know, at school, family. There is a need to communicate, to come together, to better get along with someone, to be able to manifest a better future. You are strong enough to forgive, and they are strong enough to forgive you. So look for a sign, because there is forgiveness that needs to be taken place here. Be open to receiving or giving forgiveness. Okay, Pisces, that was your reading for the month of July 2018. Please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate you, you know, giving me some feedback. So thank you for taking the time. Once again, if you'd like a personal reading, you can find my information in the description box below. If you're not already following me on Instagram, you can find me there, where I do post daily and I do weekly live readings there. So come on over to Instagram, find me there, follow me, and yeah, message me if you'd like a personal reading. I'd love to read for you. So have a great day. Thank you. Bye.